guys, it's Sarah, and today we are going to do another round of books that I was so excited for and still haven't read yet. So this is a series that I've started where I'm going back and watching some older book hauls, and I'm seeing which books or which one book in that haul that I was the most excited about when I hauled it. And if I haven't read it, that's going to be what I end up picking to read next and putting it on my media TBR so I can get that read. And I have done 2 rounds so far. So this is the 3rd one. And the last round, I picked The Whisper Man by Alex North, and I just finished this earlier this week, and I really did enjoy this one. So more about this in my October wrap-up, but I really did end up liking it, so very happy about this one. And then now we are going to go back and watch, I think it's March of 2020 is this book haul, so I have no idea what I hauled. I have no idea what I was excited about. So we're going to watch it together, and the one book that is unread that I was the most excited for when I talk about it is the one that I'm going to pick and put on my TBR coming up very soon. Okay, so let's get started. Hey guys, book haul, bigger than it should be. I have 18 books to haul today, which is a lot. Half of them were sent to me by publishers, half of them I bought. And I know I'm not supposed to be buying books. I know. You're yelling. I hear you. It's fine. Still not supposed to be buying books. Okay, we're going to start with the books that were sent to me from publishers. So I have 2 books here from Avon, and the first one is Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert. Okay. I do not have that book anymore, and I didn't read it. I read Chloe Brown and I did not like it. So I did not read the rest of that series. So I actually, I think I sent that one to Brianna because she really loves that series. And so I sent that to her. But yeah, nope, not a fan of that series. So I do not have that book anymore. One that I just got is Girl Gone Viral by Alicia Rye. Okay, I actually did read that book and I didn't love it that much. The first book in that series is The Right Swipe, which I really enjoyed. I really liked that one, but this one, I didn't really like it that much. And I haven't moved on in the series. So, but I did read it and don't have it anymore. Avon is killing it with the book covers. I also got 2 books from William Morrow, and the first one here is No Going Back. This is by Sheena Kamal. Okay, I don't have that one either, and I didn't read it. So yeah, ooh, yikes. I definitely wasn't excited, like listening to myself right now. I wasn't excited for that one, so. This next one is also from William Morrow. It was unsolicited, and that is Simon the Fiddler, and this is by Paulette Giles. Paulette Giles. Oh man, I did not read that either, and I got rid of it. Ooh, we're not doing too good in this one, guys. I just wasn't interested in any of these books that I was getting sent. But I don't have that one, so. Okay, this next one was sent to me from Tor, and I actually got this through the Bookish First website. Bookish First is a review site where you can request review books, and you do get them print versions from the publishers. It's something that you actually read an excerpt of it first, and then you write a review on what you read, and then you can be entered into a drawing to get it, and then they draw randomly some people to get the books every week. It's something I've really been enjoying, so I'll leave a link to the website if you want to get more information about it down below. I think they are US only as far as I know. I still use it. I got Deal with the Devil by Kit Rocha. Kit Rocha is actually a writing duo, 2 friends writing together. And this is the first book in a series, and it's a Mercenary Librarians series. So if you can see, the character has books in her hand. And I was really intrigued. I was really intrigued by this. I mean, I'm sorry, you're going to tell me librarians, I'm in. If there's a book that is centered around libraries or librarians, I want to read it. And this was on there, and I want it, and I'm so happy for it. So happy. But yeah, so this one comes out, let's see, May. It comes out in May. So I will plan to definitely have this read and reviewed by then, because I really, nope. I do still have it though. I have it downstairs. So I haven't read it yet, but I'm still really intrigued by that one. And, you know, so far that's the only one that I still have that I haven't read. So that's going to be on my list right now, unless something else pops up that I'm more excited about. But I was like, I'm so happy. Like, are you, Sarah? I wasn't showing a whole lot of emotion there. But yeah, so I do still have that one. This next one was sent to me from Harper, and that is A Good Marriage by Kimberly McCrate. Okay. I did read that book. I really liked it a lot, but I have read that one. Okay, the next one that I got is the paperback edition of My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. Now, I do have the hardcover of this book already, but look at this. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. So the hardcover is white. Okay, that's tricky. I haven't read that book yet, but I sent that one to Lindsay for our Christmas exchange that year because I already had the hardcover of it, which it's sitting right over there. I'm looking at it right now. So I don't have that edition, but I haven't read the book. So I don't think that counts. That doesn't count. This next one was sent to me from Random House. This one comes out in May as well, and that is Date Me Bryson Keller Bryson. I did read that. It was just okay. Kind of forgettable. Like I would have a hard time regurgitating what that's about, but I did read it. So, okay, this next one was sent to me from Atria, and that is The Paris Library, and this is by Janet Skeslin Charles. I did read that one. It was good. A little forgettable, to be honest, but I think when I was reading it, I was enjoying it. So I did read that one. Okay, so those are all the books that were sent to me from publishers. So thank you to all of them. I so appreciate it. And now we're going to talk about the books that I should not have bought. Okay, so the first one. This is so dumb. We went to Barnes & Noble one night, like a couple weeks ago before we were not supposed to be going anywhere. And I picked up this book because I was in the middle grade section with my daughter, and I was just looking around and wanted to read all the books. And I picked this book up, and I kept going back to it because it's so pretty. And I had heard about it before. I had heard good things about it. And it's 1000%. This was cover buys for me. Cover buys 100%. So I picked it up, and I kept picking it up, and I put it down, and we left the store. I didn't buy it there, but I came home and I couldn't stop thinking about it. And so I got on Amazon and I looked at the book, and it was cheaper on Amazon. But it's also a trilogy, and I went, oh man. And the other two books are just as pretty. So I got them. Oh, I know what it is. I got them. So I ended up getting the Wildwood trilogy. This is by Colin Malloy, and there's illustrations by Carson Ellis. So the first book is Wildwood. This is what I picked up in the store. It's so pretty. It's super thick. It's got deckled edges. It's just gorgeous. Like, it's so pretty. I just keep looking at it. It's so beautiful. This book is just, it's so pretty. I don't fully know what it is about still, and I don't care. Ironically, that's on my fall TBR. I pulled that for my fall TBR. So, and I do sound a little more excited than the other one, just because of how pretty it is. So that could work. Definitely. Not the entire trilogy, obviously, just the first one. But I'm definitely, I still don't know what it's about, guys. It's literally just how pretty it is. So that could work because I am talking a little bit more passionately about this one than The Deal with the Devil. So we'll put that up at the top for now. Okay, and now we will get into another series that I bought, and I bought the whole series. What am I doing? So when I did my, my 5-star prediction wrap up, I talked about Beautiful Bastard by Christina Lauren and my whole debacle with that. And then I just went out and bought the book because my Kindle edition was not correct and it was just a whole mess. I decided I would go ahead and get the rest of the series because I want to read them. I want to binge read them, actually. And I love Christina Lauren, and they are definitely an author that I could I could have all of them on my shelves and I'd be pretty happy about that. So I went ahead and bought the rest of the Beautiful Bastard series. So 4 more books in that series. There's only 5 main books. There are novellas in between, which I'm not going to buy. I will just read them on, through my library and stuff. I'm not going to worry about those. But I did buy the rest of them. So the second book is Beautiful Stranger. Book 3 is Beautiful Player. And then there is Beautiful Secret. And then the last one is just Beautiful. So I bought the rest of these books and I can now... Okay. I don't sound super excited, but I did not binge read them. I read the first 2 and that was it. And I've read the novellas in between the 2 as well. So if I did pick this, I would need to do Beautiful Player because that would be the next book. But I sounded a little more enthusiastic about Wildwood, so I'm still going to stick with Wildwood for now. But I do have the last 3 on my shelf still to read. And I'm not keeping these books after I read them. I've already sold the first 2. I already did that. So once I read them, I'll end up getting rid of them, which I kind of am thinking I want to do before we leave Virginia because I don't think I want to move them, but they're fun. But I don't sound super enthusiastic. And then these last 2 were actually pre-orders that came in. So very happy about these. The first one is The Honey Don't List by Christina Lauren. Okay, I read that. It wasn't my favorite and I sold it. So that was one of the first ones I sold on Pango. But no, I didn't love that one. But I read it. And the last one, this last one, I pre-ordered this last year and it finally came because it just came out in March again. Oh man, so excited. This is House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. This is the first book in the Crescent City series. I think that's the right thing. Like it says Crescent City, it says House of Earth and Blood. So I don't know what the series is called versus what the book is called. I still really don't know. I think it's the Crescent City series and it's House of Earth and Blood. And that's the first book from what I can see. Oh gosh, as far as people talking about it. But it's Sarah J. Maas. I love her. It's an adult fantasy, which I'm really excited about because I have read her other books and they've all been young adults. So I'm excited to see her go into an adult genre and see what she does because some of her young adult was like, oh, we're pushing some boundaries here. So I think not having those restrictions on her and writing for a more mature audience, I'm really excited about that. Okay. Dang. I was not expecting that. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm reading Crescent City because I was definitely more excited for that one than Wildwood. I still don't know what Wildwood is about. It's still on my fall TBR. I'm still planning to try to get to it sometime before winter. It's not like my seasonal TBRs are just, I set them aside and if I get to them, I do. But I was definitely more excited about Crescent City. So I need to stay true to the video. I was more excited for that one. So I think that's the one I'm going to put on my immediate TBR. I have no idea when I'm going to read this because I have a lot going on as far as reading goes. And that is a big, huge thing. I was kind of hoping to catch up on the ACOTAR, the newest one in that. But before going into this one, but I don't think it matters. They're not connected, so it doesn't matter. Oh man, I was not planning to pick that up anytime soon at all, but I guess I am now. So I'm putting it on my TBR. Okay, let me just go get it. Okay, I know I don't seem excited right now, but it's only because I have like some reading plans already in place. So some of those might need to change, or I need to like loosen up a little bit with my reading. All right, this is going on my immediate TBR. So I'm going to say I would like to get this read before the end of the year. So even if it doesn't happen in November, or maybe I start it towards the end of November into December. So before the end of the year, I'm going to say for this one, just because I have a lot going on in November right now. So December's a little bit more free as far as reading goes, just because I just have some plans already. Oh man. Oh gosh. Sarah J. Maas, not me. Let's see. I'm going to give you a page count here. 799. 799 pages. Okay, so I'm like, I'm not trying to sound doom and gloom here. I just did not have any plans to put this up anytime soon at all. So I'm just a little thrown off guard, if you will. But I am excited to read it. I pre-ordered it for a reason, right? However, I do have book number 2 already because that's already released and it is downstairs. It was a gift from one of my subscribers. Thank you. So I do have the first 2 books in the series, but I do feel like this could potentially end up being a favorite of the year. So I will say that. Like, I have very, very high hopes for this book. Yeah. So, all right, this is going on my TBR, and the goal is to get it read before the end of the year. Hey guys, that is it for me today. I noticed, honestly, that, like, I don't know, just watching my video back, I didn't actually seem super excited for anything. Like, I don't, maybe that's just my emotions just were off that day or something. I don't know what it was. Sometimes I can be really animated and like my eyes light up and blah, 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 and I'm so excited. And then other times I'm just like, I'm so excited. Yay. So maybe I was having an off week or something, but I am very excited to read that book someday. But it's going to happen a lot sooner than I was planning, which is totally fine. So, okay, let me know your thoughts down below. And as soon as I finish that book, I will do another round. So this has been a lot of fun. And I like that I have been just putting it on my TBR and not setting a time limit for it. It's been a little bit more like I can pick it up when I'm ready type thing. So that's been nice. I will say for a goal for this one is before the end of the year, because I have enough time for that. So I will say that. But all right, let me know your thoughts. And I will see you guys again soon. Have a great day. Bye.